Hey everyone, really quick before you watch the video, just a quick reminder, I stream over on Twitch, Sunday to Wednesday, links are in the description, make sure you come and check us out.
This looks like the right place. There's the seed, and the mountain's rocky grip. Some heat may free it from its shell. The seed will not sprout root until I get it into some water. I must retrieve the root for Ivaldi before it takes hold. Let's see what you can make of these, Ivaldi.
Fast travel back! Hey Vagabond, how you doing?
Jack in! Power up!
Doing good, just woke up, having breakfast. How am I? I'm doing great. We've actually finished Valhalla story. Oh, God, hello. Story-wise, we're trying to do like the after story stuff right now. See how well we get on with it. As I'm now at the portion of the game where you have to grind. If you haven't been doing everything, that is. How much was actual Assassin's Creed? More than Odyssey? See, the funny part... Once again, it's feeding more into the Isu stuff.
Bring it here.
I found everything you asked for.
So it's basically following Odyssey where we're not really following any Assassin's law, which is understandable. We're going more with the Isu stuff.
You cannot rush this kind of magic. It flows with a speed all its own.
It's, like I say, it's better than Odyssey, but it still doesn't quite hit the nail on the head, I feel.
By with his own spirit tale. I don't trust coincidence, so this one's free.
Jos, hello.
He told me his sister's husband Borin drank a mead brewed in Jotunheim, and it sent his ogre into a
First playthrough?
The spirit of the dwarf in the
like, I finished the story. This is me just doing stuff I left alone to try and get levels to go and conquer the final area.
Heavy! Don't drag me into this.
The tower is nearly finished.
Do not fret. The final hours are ticking down.
Not fast enough. I feel the jaws of a trap closing upon me.
Knowing you are in a trap is the first step to avoiding it.
You don't care if I'm married off to this builder, do you?
Yeah. Is it better than Odyssey? In my opinion, it is, yes.
You are the queen of Asgard, the host of Folkvanga.
But no, I mean, Vagabond, I mean, even the creator of the Assassin's Creed, like Assassin's Creed 1 has came out and said, like, he is not a fan of this game and the two previous because of the open worldness and stuff, because they're not willing...
Apology, but it will suffice for now. Once the
Origins the goat, though? What do you mean, the goat?
Chance he had, he dug us deeper into this mess.
If Loki is up to something, I will see to it that he is punished. Blood Oath be damned.
Greatest of all. Ah, hey Hawk. Yeah. I agree. Origins is my favorite. Like, Origins, I feel like they got the perfect balance. And, like, the perfect excuse of why there wasn't much assassin stuff in it is because we were getting the origin story of the assassins. Which is why, to me, it was so great. And, like, you watched it all being formed. I've been lurking, fair enough. Where, with, like, Odyssey, they went further back, and it was like, well, you can't really tell the story of anything. And, like, yeah, there was the Order of the Ancients, their possibly thing, but it wasn't like an origin story of them. They were still implied they've been around for some time. Then, all the decent story chunks inside Odyssey, are from the DLCs, which is, like, that's a bad move in my opinion. And then we've got this one, where... yes, it's after. The hidden ones are more involved and stuff. We're helping them. But once again, now that I've actually experienced from the Asgard story, a lot of stuff starting to make sense to me. Well, once again, we're going to more Isu, but we're going to, like, reincarnation and stuff. And the concept's cool. I just kind of wish it drove me down a path to realize some of this stuff. So, like, for example, I did the final confrontation of the story. And, like, they were saying stuff that was, like, had no... like, that made no sense to me. And within playing the first few missions of this, it's all suddenly making sense. It's like, oh, now I finally understand what's going on. But I was never forced down this path. This was an option I avoid. First, though, I enjoy playing Odyssey if we're talking about fun in the game. Oh, yeah, this is what I say, but this is my opinion of Odyssey. As an open-world RPG game, Odyssey is a fantastic game. It is great. As an Assassin's Creed game, it is the worst one ever.
Like what you see? Quite the tower, hmm?
Not my best work, but it has a certain glow. Now then, where's my queen?
You're finished. The tower is functional.
One rune remains, which I shall inscribe after I am wed.
Who helped you complete the work, Builder? You could not have managed so quickly on your own.
Our agreement said nothing about outside help. Now, where is Frey? I tire of waiting.
Outside help. Interesting choice of words.
Hail, Harvey! Hail, Builder! We bring you your bride!
Valhalla's approved a lot of it, yes. I mean, the thing is, facial expressions, dialogues, none of that stuff bothers me. I care about the lore, the gameplay, and the experience. Facial expressions could be dog shit for all I care. Don't care. Lip syncing, don't care. I mean, the thing is, it's like, for example, all these things that you've just kind of said that was kind of bad about as Odyssey, a lot of people said was bad about Mass Effect Andromeda. But yeah, I still loved Andromeda.
She agreed to marry you for the sake of Asgard, but she is not warmed by the idea. In fact, you revolt her utterly.
If she hopes to dissuade me from this union, she'll be quite disappointed. I am committed to seeing this through.
Enough chatter. We have upheld our end of the bargain. Will you finish your work?
I'm sorry, but I've never seen such wild eyes. Why does she look so feral?
If you like exploration simulation games, it's No Man's Sky game about space. I've played a lot of No Man's Sky. I enjoyed it. I mean, another game I play that I've enjoyed a lot of that I do want to go back to soon is
consummate your betrothal.
Yes.
what's it called? Elite Dangerous.
Taste to whet my appetite. Delicious. Your lips are two pillows on a bed of rain rose petals.
And yours are cold and rough as unpolished stone.
What trickery is this?
Is something wrong?
Her voice, it's hideous.
I have been told it has a seductive quality.
By a wolf.
Treachery! Bring me the real Freya or my offer is withdrawn.
I'll bring myself if you don't mind.
Here's Valhalla. After you done 190 hours of gameplay, you're bored as fuck.
To nothing, Esir. Only this useless monument to your ineptitude.
I did not have the best of starts with Valhalla,
Don't gamble.
so I've had quite a few times the game's crashed on me. A few of these crashes was during the time where there was a really bad save bug in the game, where in order to save the game, you had to come to Asgard, otherwise you couldn't save in the open world, and you could not fast travel. So this broke a few of my saves. So my game experience was soured a lot.
We have taken you for
And
granted.
honestly, I understand what you're saying with that. Where I'm enjoying playing the game,
Has this sad spectacle
but I'm definitely ready to play something else.
I've seen better drama on
Origin nailed DLCs. Oh yes, I thought Origin did the DLCs brilliantly.
No Freya, no shield.
I mean, also for people that are curious, the game that we are playing starting this Thursday, because obviously we have technically finished Valhalla now.
Show me.
We're going to be starting our Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hackers memory playthrough. So that will start on Thursday.
Watch our guest closely. Freya, I hope we will have words when this is done. Why do you still wear Freya's form?
A reminder of who's at stake.
Change back. This is disturbing. Where do we go now?
I don't know. I didn't say I was watching him every moment.
So you do not know where he kept his supplies?
They must be nearby. He never left this area. Mostly never.
Footprints.
Large footprints.
Let's see. Let's go and put a hunting bow on again.
We have found the worm's lair.
Are those the builder's pets? He has strange teeth.
Ignore them. Find more deception. The builder will suffer for this.
Where there are cards, there are goods.
I should be cautious.
What is it, Harvey?
Loki? Did you know this builder before we met him at Heimdall's tower?
Did I know him? As in friends? Or know of him?
Did
Fire deserves a sequel, but Ubisoft fucked it. Well, I mean, as I was saying before,
Yes.
so the guy who originally made
From Jotunheim. So I need to bring him here and help him find work. That's
the Assassin's Creed stuff, he said how he's expressed his dislike for Valhalla, Odyssey, and Origins, because obviously Assassin's Creed was going to be a more slower pace stealth game, and Ubisoft doesn't want to do that anymore. They're now going down the road of what sells, which is open world RPGs.
That's cold comfort. Here's blood. Loki, slay these shapeshifters.
I mean, honestly, one of the things I'm not happy about, I don't know if you've heard about the DLCs.
I have the paint.
Then let us fade like shadows in the light.
But like the DLC comes out in like 2 days for Valhalla. And we've got a confirmation of werewolves in it, which I can maybe get behind. As long as it's Eden, like a piece of Eden that's behind it, like they did in Odyssey, which is the only reason I accepted that in Odyssey with them bits.
Find some way.
It's like the fact it was a piece of Eden doing this to accept that mythology.
I live to serve.
But the other thing that's potentially, it's not been 100% confirmed like werewolves, but it is heavily hinted at, and I'm not a humongous fan, is there could possibly be dragons.
Stay right there, Builder. We're not finished with you.
You survived my trap. How disappointing.
Invaders from Jotunheim. We slaughtered them all.
Buri's ballsack. Can I kill him now?
We do not need this honor cheat. We will complete the tower ourselves.
My Hugr makes it work. I am bound to it through the magic of your realm.
You perverted our sacred waters. We have every reason to kill you.
I've not experienced that part yet. I've still got to kill the final target, which is the reason why I'm doing this, to get the levels.
I will finish the inscription. Builder, you stay with me. You others go.
Elhas, for protection.
Do you spot something? Potentially?
Godless worm, slayer of my kin, oath breaker, spirit taker. I didn't build this tower to keep your enemies out. I built it to keep you in. You thought you could
Oh, good lord, hello.
without punishment or prize? You and slab-handed son?
Their lives were the price of their arrogance.
It's not a big one. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Avel's not showing no interest with the assassins whatsoever. So, I mean, like you say, it's not a big one. Because literally, we've done the main story, so we are now the Jarl of our settlement. But we still got to conquer the final area and do the... I don't know if we can see it here. So I've got to kill this guy, that's 340, and we're still going to do this guy, which is what we're going to be doing the conquering with. So that's the last bits that I want to do in the game. But in order to do that, we obviously need to get a higher power level, because the area is 340. So hence why I'm doing this part of the story right now, to do quests, to get a power level up, hopefully maybe 320, that maybe make it dealable, and then see where it goes. And ow, do you mind? Ow, come on.
Damn it. Missed. Could get a better shot at his head from above.
Get to Norway at some point? Yes, I've been back to Norway.
You shaped shape the 9 worlds, but you do not control them.
Control them? I only wish to survive them. Almost.
Come on. I've been to the vault, yes. Right, I see. His weak spots on the top of his head. Ow! I have no arrows left!
Your bones will form the cornerstone of a new world ruled by Yodna.
Your time has passed. There's no turning back the seasons.
If our doom is assured, I will ensure that you share it.
Can we let me up, please? I am so close to dead. There we go. Why does everyone that plays this game look like a Viking? What do you mean I look like a Viking? I don't have a big long beard. Downside is we don't have many arrows for this. Also, there shouldn't be should be like one-handed swords. According to history, Vikings didn't use two-handed swords. They have said I think it's with the DLC that are adding swords into the game.
His head is exposed. I'll never reach it.
Right, there we go. Yeah, I do remember, I can't remember if it was in the DLC or an update or something, but there was a talk of them adding one-handed swords.
You shape the 9 worlds, but you do not control them.
Control them? I only wish to survive them. Shut his head from above. Damn it, missed.
Your bones will form the cornerstone of a new world ruled by Yodna.
Your time has passed.
Right, real quick. Inventory.
seasons.
If our food is assured, I will ensure that you share it!
Oh! There we go.
Is the Jotun dead?
And his magic dies with him. Does that worry you, trickster?
What are you implying?
Were you behind this? You dishonorable truth-tangler.
What do you know of honor, Freya? You've bedded more men than all the halls in Midgard.
You're a fine one to talk of sexual appetites. You fathered a wolf cub.
I'll not hear a lecture from the Lord of Petty Rules, who stiffens at the thought of laying down the law. And before you threaten to brandish your hammer, Thor, remember, without it, you'd be no better than a troll. Only twice as stupid.
Oh! You festering ballsack swollen with the foulest drippings of Ymir's corpse. No oath is worth this abuse.
But you won't break it, Harvey. You cannot. All your efforts to evade destiny will only fling you further along its course. If you're not careful, you may be the author of your own destruction.
Leave him. He will do little harm while his son remains captive.
A mouthful of iron would put a stop to his babbling.
What now, wise one? We have returned to the place from which we set out. Ragnarok is coming, and we are no safer.
There may be a solution in Jotunheim. Huga magic, they call it. I will travel there to see it for myself. Until I have the final binding, Loki's son must not leave that island. In time, it shall serve as a sanctuary for all wolves.
I will watch over him, as one of my own kin.
Then I'll leave the realm in your capable hands, my queen. If my own are empty when I return, I will accept destiny with both.
Okay, use the gate to Jotunheim. I don't want to wake up, I want to fast travel there. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do.
Yeah!
Come on, he was practically off the edge. And with this, I've seen all the maps.